When's the last time you used an LG device? Yeah, me neither. But let's jump right into this one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Today we're going to be looking at a device from LG. This is the LG Velvet 5G. And before we go ahead and unbox the phone and jump right into it, let me just tell you a little bit about this phone. So this phone is rocking a 6.8-inch OLED full vision display with a triple rear camera setup. So we're looking at a 48 megapixel camera, an 8 megapixel camera that's ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel depth camera. This phone can also shoot 4K video, and it has a 3D sound engine and stereo speaker. So I'm curious to see how that 3D sound engine works and how well these speakers are. But on top of those things, this phone is dust, water, and shock resistance. So shock resistance. So I'm wondering if that means if you drop this thing, it's more likely to survive a fall. But it's also supposed to have all-day battery life with fast charging and wireless charging. So it's 5G ready, and I'm ready to open this thing up. So let me find an unboxing knife. Here we go. Trusty sidekick. And let's open this thing up. Should be nice and easy. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the channel. We're growing and it keeps growing. I appreciate you guys. I'll be giving another giveaway for the Xbox Game Pass, I believe, coming up soon. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned and you know what to do. Subscribe, comment, whatever. Let's get into this Velvet. I believe this one is the white version. So look at this. We got some of the specs right on the packaging. So sleek and premium design. This looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This looks and feels good. It actually feels a little smaller than it actually is. So this display looks a little bit on the longer side, but it doesn't feel too huge in the hand. But anyways, so it says easy creation camera. Maybe that means this is perfect for content creation. OLED cinematic full vision. So that's pretty cool. And IP68, which we talked about, water and dust resistant. But we'll put this to the side and see what comes in the box. We'll save the main event for a little later. Check this out. It looks like it comes with a micro SD card and a micro SD card adapter so that you could take your micro SD card out, put in this adapter, then hook it up to your computer or camera, whatever, and get your information, your pictures and stuff, videos onto your computer or to your camera. So that's pretty cool. You're not seeing this these days. I guess most of the premium smartphones have this micro SD card locked into the device, so you can't remove it. So that's a cool touch. What else do you get in this box? Looks like second year promise. LG is committed to giving you peace of mind. I appreciate that. Well, let's throw this to the side peacefully, of course. Start guide. I suggest reading this, but most of you won't, so we'll put that to the side too. Am I seeing, can I believe my eyes? What am I seeing? Is this a charging brick? You guys know how I feel about this. Most of the manufacturers figure you already have one. And look at this, it says fast charge. LG is winning so far in my book. And then you get the charging cable. And this looks like typical USB type C, USB type A. See if you get anything else in the box. Look, I was about to give up hope. Oh, hope shattered. Nothing else in the box. So let's go ahead and put some of this stuff over here and then get to the main event. Peel this off so you guys can hear it. So right off, this phone is slippery. It's nice and slick, but I could definitely see somebody, myself, dropping this phone if you don't have a case on it. But I'm digging this white color. Really nice. And the camera setup doesn't look bad either. But this feels like kind of like a glass. I don't want to say it's a glass back, but it feels kind of like a glass bag. I'm not sure if this back is actually glass, but if you drop this, you're probably going to crack this device just right off bat. But let's go around the device. So up top, it looks like you have the SIM ejector tray, or the SIM tray, not SIM ejector tray, the SIM tray. You do eject it though. But on this side, it looks like you have the power button, camera setup. On the bottom, check this out, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack with a speaker and then your charging port. So no headphones were offered in the box, but at least you have the option to use a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And then I don't see anything else. Well, oh, on the side. Looks like you have the volume switches, volume up, volume down. You have a button here as well. Not sure what this does. Maybe it's a dedicated camera button. Not sure yet. I believe this is the power button, and let's turn this. Yeah, it is. So looks like we got some juice in this device. And so pretty much what I'll do, I'll throw my information in here, and then when we get back, we'll do some sound testing, load up some YouTube, check out one of my videos, of course, sound test, and then we'll take some pictures of what I have on my desk, and then we'll play a game off of the App Store, or the Android Market App Store. I'm so used to having my iPhone. So you guys sit tight and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back and I got my information thrown into the device, and just so far playing around with this device, I like this device. I like the design. I like the feel of the device, and I like just how smooth the operating system is. This device kind of slightly reminds me of the S22 Ultra, not with performance or anything, but just like the look. The sides kind of rounded at the bottom here, and just the overall look, the aluminum look on the bottom, and kind of the camera setup, it reminds me of the S22 Ultra. Not saying it's a beast like the S22 Ultra, but just there I can see some similarities. But this device has a fingerprint sensor, kind of like the S22 Ultra, embedded into the screen. And when you unlock this device, you'll see this animation. Usually it works on the first time. Let's try this again. There we go. Fourth time's the charm. But if you look closely, you will see the animation. I think that's just a cool little touch. But like I was saying, going through just the operating system, the device doesn't feel sluggish at all. Feels actually pretty good. So I would label this as probably more on the upper mid-range side of things. And there is one thing, or two things I wanted to show you guys on this phone. So if you go into settings, and then number one, if you go into sound, you'll notice under sound quality and effects, this is where that LG 3D sound engine is, and you can turn this on auto, so you can turn it off if you want, or you can have it on auto, and then you can adjust the volume here. So we'll test that out when we get to YouTube, see if we notice any drastic difference in sound quality. But also, which one thing that I think is pretty cool, if you go to wallpaper and theme, you can actually customize your always on display. So at the bottom down here, you'll see it says wallpaper, themes, icons, and AOD for always on display. And you have many options to download for free all these always on displays. So I think that's pretty cool. Shout out to LG for doing that. And so check out the one that I got. You see this little pig in a suit? I thought it was cool. Anyways, I also wanted to mention to you guys too that this button right here is actually for Google Assistant. So if you hold it, it fires Google Assistant. All right, guys, let's jump into the sound test. I got YouTube loaded up, the channel loaded up, of course, and then let's see how well these sounds. And then let's see how well the speakers sound. Let me turn this volume up. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This will be part 8 of our Spider-Man Miles Morales series. It's a good series, guys. But bear with me, we're almost done. Thank you guys for watching. So this looks pretty good. The full screen and the little cutout right here for the front-facing camera. It doesn't really bother you. It's not too noticeable. I think the screen looks pretty good.
Let's make light work of these guys and then get back to the main mission.
So it sounds like there's dual speakers. I got the bottom one covered, and then you can still hear the sound coming from the top. It's not the clearest sound, but
I'm not running.
Still stereo speakers.
That was a little too close.
I feel like my voice from the speakers sounds pretty good. So maybe that 3D engine is working. And I felt like the speakers aren't bad on this device. They're not amazing by any chance, but you definitely notice there's like some bass coming from my voice. So I give these speakers, yeah, these are pretty decent speakers. You won't be disappointed. Let's go ahead and jump into a camera test, and then I'll just take a picture of what I have on my desk, and I'll throw those pictures up for you guys so you guys can take a look for yourself and let me know in the comment section. You can hear the camera shutter. Forgot to turn that off, but it's all good. Definitely let me know what you guys think of these pictures. So far, shutter speed, pretty good. I'm not noticing any lag with the shutter speed, pretty snappy. So that's always a plus. You definitely want to catch the moment that you're looking at. You don't want the moment to pass you while you're waiting for the shutter to load. Take one more picture of everything I have, throw it up there for you guys. So you guys let me know how the pictures look. All right, guys, let's jump right into some gaming. All in all, what do I think about this device? This LG Velvet 5G, in my opinion, is a good device. I would rank this as more of an upper mid-range device, and I don't think you can go wrong with it. The OS is nice and smooth. It comes internally with 128 gigabytes of storage. And then, as you've seen, it also comes with an expandable micro SD card, which a lot of manufacturers and phone devices these days are not doing. You get the charger, and it's a fast charger, so you shouldn't have an issue getting enough juice throughout the day, even if the battery doesn't last all day. Now, the battery is supposed to be good. I haven't had a chance to test that out quite yet, but from just playing around with this device, I like it. It's nice and smooth. I like some of the features like the embedded fingerprint sensor. I like some of the always on display options that you get with this device. So in my opinion, LG did pretty good. The camera was nice, and you guys let me know if you think the camera is not that good, or if you think it's a pretty decent camera as well from the pictures that you've seen in this video. But from just taking some test shots, pretty good camera on this thing. You could pick this device up on Amazon for around, I want to say around $250. I'll have to double check, but I think it was around $250, and now you might even be able to get it cheaper than that. This white color is pretty awesome, and just the overall design of the device I like. I will say this device is slippery. You're definitely going to want a case on this device, and also it is a fingerprint magnet. I have the white version, so you can't really see the fingerprints unless you look closely. You can see the smudges, but you're definitely going to want a case on this device. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one. You guys take care. Peace.